We're moving out. I want to have a word with young older Semin. Forward to Semin. Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semin, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semin has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men. And they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maze servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Bergow with his own body like a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such mettle.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves at his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Bergow will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, it was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage and surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Bergow and his captain. Thought they were dead. Von Bergow, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semin. Open the gates for Lord Bergow's emissaries! It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
I hope, for your sake too, that we won't stay here too long. We just need to know a few things.
What's it all about?
What do you know about the ambush of your lord, Sir Otto von Bergow?
And also about the ambush of my people by the pond.
I'm sorry for Lord von Bergow and your people, sir, but what do I have to do with it?
We had other concerns. We were celebrating a wedding. Or have you forgotten?
Indeed. Speaking of that, I'd like to ask him something.
He's not here. You'll have to make do with me. So, what do you want to know?
Supposing we wait for him. It's late. Surely he'll be back soon.
But I don't know.
That doesn't matter. I'll send my men after him. Where did he go?
I have no idea.
Come back tomorrow, Ashek.
This doesn't sound at all... We just wanted to talk.
No, you...
It's getting late, and I don't have time to... I want you to bring Older here immediately. Or do I have to find him in the fortress myself?
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Hashek, you can't do that.
Can't? As you think Lord von Bergow can be betrayed by his very own subjects. So, what'll it be, old man? Will you start cooperating? Or would you rather taste my wrath?
You're going too far. Leave your anger aside. We have to keep a cool head.
I'm sure we can sort it out another way. We'll arrest Older and take him before Lord von Bergow at Trotsky.
Lord von Bergow won't waste words with such rabble. You've had plenty of chances to hand him over to us peacefully, and you haven't. Your mistake. Older won't pass through the gate of this fortress alive, nor anyone who stands in my way.
Not like that. I'll put a stop to this.
You think so?
Hashek, for God's sake, stand down.
Enough blather. If you aim to defend them, then you stand against me. I'll kill you all. Every last one.
God, protect...
What's the mean?
Traitors! Kill those traitors!
Nice hit. Your choice, traitor. Kill him. What the fuck? Von Bergow will hang us for this. All of us.
There is no other way.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Bergow did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Bergow didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Bergow will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raze Sameen to the ground.
What are we going to do?
First, I have a...
All right.
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Bergow is a traitor. A scourge of this land.
Your father, besides!
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice. But it seems that means nothing.
Enough. Have a little...
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Bergow's rat.
Who are they?
Good checks. For the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murder.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Bergow is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God. Why do you punish me so?
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Bergow. But he's a foreigner, and I don't trust foreigners much.
What will we do?
Maybe if we throw him a bone, he'll bite and leave you alone. Where are your comrades hiding?
Son, tell them where that band is.
I'm no traitor. That would be sentencing them to death.
There's no time for heroism. It's either them or you.
What about justice for our people? Just look around you.
You're right. They're in the Barkov. They've captured old Yaramir and occupied his fortress.
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hashek was planning to burn down the fortress, and
I think I know where this is going.
we must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat?
Oh, Older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Bergow, and then it's in God's hands.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now, and put on the best charade we can for von Bergow.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again, I'll repay you.
Let's not delay any longer, Older. God protect us.
We should ride back and report this to von Bergow.
bastards!
Good to see you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Did you hear about what you did? So one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the zoo.
What are you doing, you idiot? God be with you.
What the fuck? So I need to do this mission. Yes, sir.
Go! Just a bit further. Ah! Quick! Ah! Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Shut up!
Right. Shit.
Come on, then.
I'm all yours.
He nearly killed me. Fuck that.
Oh, Christ! Shit!
Show what you're made of.
Taste my steel!
Mercy! Spare me! For the love of God Almighty, have mercy!
That remains to be seen. Are you part of Cancra's band?
Me? I'm not from any band, I swear.
If you're not, then you...
But... God, surely you wouldn't...
Again, do you know where...
I do. I do know, worthy sir.
You know, but you're not in his band?
No.
All right. So tell me, where can I find that camp?
It's here, in the valley. Right by the stream under the cliffs.
How many of you are there?
In the camp? About 5 now, I reckon. I mean, yes.
How are you people...
But, sir, I'm not with them.
Oh, come on.
Just a few, and light armor. Just swords and a few bows.
Is Kanka there?
I saw him there last time, sir. He was just coming back with wine from that merchant that was
That's enough.
God in... Fuck you! I'm not getting myself killed!
Mutt! Here, Mutt! Fuck. He's run off.
I cannot fight without his help. I need his help. Can't do that without the dog, though.
Mutt! Here, Mutt!
Fuck. He's run off.
I have to find somewhere to rest before I go deeper to the valley. I have to think about it. It's worth using the saver or not. This is where is the dead merchant. We killed him here.
That looks like a merchant's wagon that's been ambushed. Maybe it was Canker. Jules said Canker was robbing people in this gorge.
Wine. As he said, he was bringing the wine from there. Such monstrosity, you know. At least they clean up the dead. Took the dead body with him. Unless he crawled for his safety. Which is, there's no blood except there. Did it crush him? I can't see anything. Ah, the red is a wine. Thought that is a blood. Look bloody. It's going down here. Let me follow it until the end of the barrel. This is how I was gonna find them in the valley. Good dog.
Look what I have for you. You silly nuts. Come here, boys. You're my doggy, eh? Aye, come here. Aye,
Trying to raise the obedience to full level before we go in there. I want you really strong, okay? I'm gonna fight them. Just need you 5 and me alone. The odds is big. See them.
I'll show you!
Okay.
I've been waiting too slow.
No! No!
Someone throwing at me. Leave him. Scared his own life. Some of them are trying to get me. Here you go.
Take that!
Shit, to my right arm. Went under that it's heavyweight and it's worth nothing. Nice. That's a good, easy money. scared me for a second, dog. Don't tell me he has a key and left him wandering off. The best thing I ever wore. So make me really strong. Okay, personality, that is. Like the angel of death. Alright, here we go. The photo mode. I remember there's a photo mode. Settings, sound control, photo mode.
That's a good one.
I feel strong already. Strong and scary in the same time. That's it. What about Craig? Supposedly here. Think I missed him, probably. Maybe. This is usually the main base. It's a big camp. Good water source, also to hide from the rain. Okay. Apparently our friend is hiding somewhere by the end of the stream. We need to keep going. What do you mean see? Oh yeah, he wanted the proof for his death. So he asked for the club? Probably. Nothing on them. What's that? Yeah, the canker mace. This is the one. His own mace. Let's get back to the forest. I thought it was gonna be hard. It's the easiest mission I ever done.
Great. Interesting.
Should be up. Up, up. Come on. Up. Seriously? Here you go.
That's a good one.
Like that. Here we go. Sitting. Photo. Yep. We have the best one so far.
That's a good one.
Called the fucking horse. My bad. Photo.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't mount you, piece of shit. How about now? No? Okay. I'll give you more things to carry. Oh no, it's weight 3. They still carrying it with me. It's possibly the only thing that caused me a problem. Of course, I have the cloth. Anything that look like heavy t-shirts, 12,000 or something like that. It's very crazy. The weight is unbearable. Shut up and run.
Whoa!
You're still running the path of death.
No, no! I give up!
Whoa! Whoa!
Like that. Yeah, yeah. I love it.
Nice one.
No, no! I give up!
Go!
I need a bad cloak in my horse too. To scare all people, honestly. What happened when I am wearing a long robe and running by the horse? Well, of course he didn't think that people were gonna see from under. And probably they thought of everything. It will be already cloaked with the belly of the horse.
That's a good one.
Not yet, I don't have this perk to make me stronger.
Go!
Let me remove the longer robe and you. This will be really authentic. I need to go by the tavern. There's no tavern here. Of course there is.
Quick!
Okay, Brandon.
Whoa! Whoa!
I have an idea.
You're proper hammered, ain't you? That's enough,
Huh?
Nice one.
God be with you.
What? I'm off duty in a bit.
Go fuck yourself!
Don't fight.
Greetings.
Yep.
God be with you.
Want to talk to God, make him scared off
You congratulated
a little bit.
Not yet.
What do you want to do about it? What the fuck do we have a king for? Where are our lords when we need them? Huh? Are we really just going to kiss some foreigners' arses now? Well, you can't even get close.
Look who's here. The biggest brawler in the domain.
It was a right proper fight, all right.
I'd say so. What kind of wedding would it be if the lads didn't get into a good old brawl? Pa was really pissed off, and my sister wouldn't stop crying to this day.
He liked
But I
it.
didn't have much fun in a long time. People will talk about that wedding for years to come, no doubt about it.
Say to your friend.
That's good too. Too good too. That's it.
May God protect you. What else today? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm sorry.
Nobody else can help you.
Oh, the priest. How could I have forgotten about him? Maybe because I don't think he'll be able to solve my problem.
Heartfelt prayer saved entire masses of Jews. And Jonah from the wreck.
Interesting.
Tell me it can't help with a little thing like
Da, 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 da. Maybe the tailor has something for the horse to wear.
Whoa! Whoa!
I need something black.
Whoa!
Ah, stupid horse. You don't like it? Come on. It's been fun. Sure the night. So I finished the crane. I can go back and do that mission. Oh no. Didn't finish the crane yet. I need to give the evidence. Without Lord Simeon, there is no badge for that nobleman. And that's why when you destroy Simeon, there is no more mission for that.
Quick!
This is reminding me by Scarlet. The wet land, the dark one.
Whoa!
Oh, brawlers. Good for stretching the arms.
The other day for a great
Whoa!
What a waste of money. Did you hear that the king himself announced? Huh?
I don't.
I hear nothing for it.
What do you mean? But what's the hold?
In short, we found a perfect oak for a new mill wheel. Only some horsens set up camp beneath it for the night.
Oh, we were
Now
talking
we're
about
waiting for them to
that
haul
before.
What's your actual lo-
Me and Yera here are axemen. We make our...
Yeah, inspect.
Whoa, now.
Why don't you just...
Vagrants? Don't stop.
Come on then.
Let's see what you're made of.
That's what I need. Not a bunch of talks. Let's fight.
Go fuck yourself. Ah, fuck that.
You're a dead man. You know that?
Christ, I'm hit!
That's the best you can
You
do.
won't get me. Jesus, I'm hit!
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight!
You have a bunch of
You've no
face
chance
for that.
against me.
Shut up! Sakura, you're a gutsy fighter. I'll give you that.
Thanks. Next time, keep your arms closer to your body. You'll be more agile that way.
All right, I get it. That was a pretty good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, but once was enough.
Definitely. Safe travels.
Let's keep going. The evidence. Why he is on Simeon? Yeah, makes sense. I'll go buy also the cloth for the armor for my horse, the one made from ropes. I will take a black one. Sunrise is coming. Let's sundown. Another time. We are the period before the watch is made.
Go.
Except sand watch, which is nothing.
I wouldn't want that, man.
I was like, wasn't it supposed to be Vern? I remember that I repeat the mission.
Lord be with you.
I took care of Cat.
Seriously? So you brought me his mace like I told you to?
Of course. Here you go.
Yeah, that's it. Kanker's best mate. Just as filthy and slimy as its owner. Good job, Henry. Here you go. It's not much, but I won't get any more than that out of old Samin for the job.
Would you mind if I... if you've got... Thanks.
No, Joe.
Fine.
Well, see you later.
Trophy for me that I killed them like a dog. It's a very nice thing. I wish we can have bounty hunters in this game. A night hunter.
I thought there was something fishy going.
Hunting bounties. Killing criminals. This will be fantastic. If they put that in the game, it will be the greatest addition as a job. Not joking. With the stories in the background too. Like and when it's the finish, all the big stories will become regular jobs, like fighting them in a tavern, taking them alive.
Isn't he afraid for you?
He didn't even notice I was going.
Nice horses you have there. Think they can carry one more?
When I come home will be the usual. What's for dinner?
I'm gonna watch something on my phone.
At least once I'd like
until
to
we're
know
up
what
there.
it's like when someone treats you like a woman, not just like a housekeeper.
You probably won't get home today, but I know an inn not far from here. If you want, perhaps.
I think I'd like that.
I know, I shouldn't listen to that. They intervene with your privacy. She's fat, bro. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Come on, you nag.
The other day, my husband had to drink 4 wineskins before it did the trick, so me and Nicholas went upstairs.
She's married.
But
What
at
the
that
fuck you
moment,
doing?
The sexton came. He said he saw everything, and if he didn't get at least a kiss, he'd squeal on us both.
He blackmailed you like that? Fool!
I know, right? And me kiss a badger like him? That's a double fool. Fortunately, it was really dark, so when he tried it, I pushed Nicholas into his pub. The poor sweetie wasn't too thrilled, but the sexton won't be bothering me anymore.
How are they at? See Trotsky there.
And then you just...
Photo mood! Why I'm stuck in here? Oh no. I can see the mouth of Henry.
That's a good one.
That is not a good one. I barely out from you, no? I'm stuck.
Put it in there to make it thicker, and you're done.
Wow, I've never seen a man who could cook.
You know, without a wife, what else can I do? So I cook, wash clothes, fix up the house, take care of the animal.
Whoa!
Why you stopped? I told you she's gonna ditch you. No, you're gonna check what the fuck is going on. I thought that was a dead body or something. You're gonna take a rest from traveling.
Beautiful.
The question is, why they removed my beard when I placed the hoodie on? They need to fix that also.
That's a good one.
You wanna tell me the photo mode is not working with fire?
Interesting.
Interested indeed. With a bow and arrow, he struck them down, as they shivering and dying and crawling in death and pain. I'm going there. Okay, I will sleep, recoverly, talk to the Van bergow, then go to the soldiers to eat some pussy.
Von bergow's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
Da, 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 da.
Beautiful. Easy, good horse.
Stupid little horsey.
Whoa, whoa.
So we have fire on the wall. How about it? Fire on the wall will stop because it's a single animation that doesn't combine with movement. But in here, because you are moving the torch, it's unpredictable, unstable.
Great.
It's regenerating. This is one animation only. Like it's keep going. It doesn't stop. And here, it's keep refreshing. I see somebody's running the force of nature. I'm sleeping right here for the morning talk with Van bergow. I slept here. That's enough, Henry. Time to buy the Van bergow. Chain. I love that time fast now, real fast. I feel like Sonic. Wake up, you little bastard!
We're talking the morning.
It's the fucking morning. You didn't see the window? Oh my god, this is beautiful. That is beautiful. Can't see. Is it? Oh my god, everything is really full of green. And the sky, it's glitchy. How you live there? You wake up?
What do we have here?
Good day, sir.
What's he gonna do?
I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here. Come to the hall, so Burgrave Hashek can hear it too.
We interrogated that.
And were you able to find out any...
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The prisoner...
Ah.
Precisely.
I understand.
You're
That...
No.
That's all.
Then in Hashek?
Yes, sir.
There were such a...
I understand. Lord, we won't...
Should we...
Where? Oh, well, I'm gonna...
All right.
There you are.
I'm ready.
So... We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride. Have a word with young older Semin. Forward to Semin! Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semin, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semin has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Bergow with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such mettle.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Bergow will have to tell his father.
How did he manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye. It was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Bergow and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Bergow, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semin. Open the gates! The Lord Bergow's emissaries! It's about time you also let us in.
To what?
Such a... Surely.
Certainly not. Be my guest.
Just past.
I hope.
What's it all?
What do you know?
And also,
I'm sorry.
We had.
Indeed.
He's not here. So,
That...
I...
Come back to me.
This does... We just...
No, you...
It's getting... I want you...
My God.
Sir.
He's... I'll tell you...
Where the fuck do... You're...
Hashek,
Car. So...
you're going to...
I'm sure we can...
Lord Von... You've had older...
Not like...
You think...
Hashek!
Enough blood... I'll kill...
God! For Sameen!
Traitors! Kill those traitors! Ah!
To hell with
What the fuck?
Holy
Bergow will
shit.
hang us for this!
I'm all red.
All of us!
There is no other way.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. You're welcome, buddy.
Christ. Such carnage.
Such carnage.
His
No,
right
you are the
hand.
one who did this.
Hashek.
Von Bergow didn't want anything like this! We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, God damn it! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Bergow will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly!
Yes.
And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Sameen to the ground.
What are we going to do?
First, I have a few questions.
All right.
Why did he join those bandits?
Because von Bergow is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen besides?
If I'd...
Because you're those band... But it seems that...
Enough. Have a little...
I'd rather live...
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have...
Aye. I know.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use but he's a
Who are they?
Good check.
They're common.
No one who...
Now you've got...
This is a... As long as that...
There's no...
But we all know...
My... What will...
Maybe... Where are you
Son.
I'm no
There's no time.
What about...
You... They're in the bark.
If we're to...
What do you...
I think...
We must do this.
Are you mad?
Oh, Henry's right.
Do you have any...
Yes.
Be sure to go. We'll give you until morning.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now. And put on the best charade we can.
And not a word.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again, I'll repay you.
Let's not delay any longer, Alder. God protect us. And you as well.
We should ride back. Report this to von Bergow.
Love this. They actually fixed the lighting too. I mean, it's clear as the sun right now. Not as before. Too dark and so far away. Finally. No fails in any mission. That's what I like to see. See my statics, how many good people I killed? according to my statics. Excuse me. In the crime, still 91 groshens. It says you killed 6 civilians, and the numbers keep bottling up. In the combat, damage taken 644, the one given 8,915. That's who I am. The enemies killed 49 enemy. People killed 39. Enemies including animals. Half. Okay. Good.
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
Definitely. You saw the hell Hashek and his men let loose, didn't you?
That's true. But von Bergow won't just let it go. I don't know if we should return to Trotsky at all. What if he notices something? What if we slip up? Fuck. What then?
We'll have to pretend we didn't want to get involved. And only survived due to luck.
Right. Hashek wanted to handle it himself and leave us behind. So we only just made it out. And... God, Henry. I don't know if I can do this.
We must. Like always.
I like how the fire blends with the trees. It's like it's shining fruit. See? We go back to Trotsky. This is I think we are going to Trotsky again.
Whoa.
Hey! You can't walk around at night without a light. Do you want me to arrest you? Light a torch! Oh, you're ugly. Now I know why you wanted to be in the dark.
Fuck you, man.
Hail Mary.
You silly doggy.
Fuck me.
God bless.
Greetings.
How are things at home?
ain't like this all the time.
You sure ain't easy to please.
Aye. I get a bad feeling when nothing's going wrong. Don't our learned physicians have a name for that?
I believe it's called boredom.
What? I'm not bored.
If you've got time to worry about everything that could go wrong, you're bored. That's that. And if you're at a loose end, come round and I'll be happy to help. I've got plenty of bloody work to go around. See you soon. Safe travels.
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
We're back from Sem...
About time, too. We will talk about everything.
Sir, with regard to Semin...
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkstein.
Well, unfortunately not, sir. Things went wrong. And old Semin and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Hashek is... dead.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
It grieves me, sir. But none of them survived.
How did it happen? Speak.
It turns out Alder was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat!
Lord Semin didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out. Hashek and his men fought valiantly, I must say.
And what happened then? It sounds like the Semin folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded. We wanted to arrest him, but he fought like a wounded animal. He didn't survive.
I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my men.
Well, up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Semin garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek? Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that. He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
Well, that is a pity. Every able-bodied man has his worth. At least, I will not have to explain to another noble that his son was killed in my domain. Or nephew. I don't suppose that you had time to find out where those bastards are hiding.
We did, sir. The bandits have occupied Nabokov and taken Sir Yaramir captive.
Well now, at least there is that. Now we can take action. They will regret the day they were born.
Sir, what happened there should never have happened.
We are at war, and things happen that you may not necessarily like.
Most of those people had nothing to do with it. They had no idea about Older.
Henry!
If Hashek were alive, he would get what he deserved. But now only God can judge him. Don't you think? That will be all for now. I will speak with the Chamberlain about the steps we shall take against Nebagov. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Certainly, sir. Come for me in the evening, so we can go there together.
Do you know when von Bergow plans to attack Nebakov?
I'm not a soothsayer. I reckon he'll announce...
What can we do?
Wait. What else? Try to amuse ourselves? Come and pick me up this...
Christ! Pardon me.
Have you heard any...
I haven't spoken. Come and pick me up this evening, before the banquet.
What now?
God, what now?
You haven't heard...
Oh, don't come and pick me up.
You better watch out for me. Got it? I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch. I'd like to learn something.
That's no problem.
You haven't heard it.
Oh, don't come and pick me up.
How come you weren't in church on Sunday? I wasn't feeling
I'm sorry.
God be with you.
I'm throwing so well, I'll use up my luck for a whole week. Oh, I.
Nice out today.
Oh.
All done.
Why are you... wasting my time if you don't want any... Think then, eh? Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Show me your... Let's talk about...
Sure. Do we... I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Just imagine, the other day, I was standing...
I'd like to discuss...
All right.
So what? The cloud looked just like you.
I reckon it
You
must have been a
really won't come...
No,
Aye.
it was an ordinary...
Pleasure doing
But it had
business.
everything.
Take care.
Your Hair, eyes, mouth. It was the spitting image of you.
Take
It
care,
must
then.
be a sign.
Thanks for nothing.
I reckon you're right. I saw your likeness just the other day too.
Really? Where? On the surface of the pond?
I'd like to do something.
All right, I'm listening. No, I'm done haggling. Thank you, and take care.
Damn it.
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
You haven't... Oh, come and pick... You've come just at the...
Looks like we're...
It'll be mostly...
You're not looking for...
I'm fed up with... And above all... I hope so.
What's wrong?
Are you surprised?
All that happened?
I'm not so sure. Young Samin deserved punishment, no doubt. He was in cahoots with the bandits and betrayed his lord. He defiled his honor. And if it comes out that we helped him escape, It's my neck that's on the chop.
The Older may have been a traitor. But what about his father, Agnes, Captain Gnarly, and the other innocent people in the fortress?
They're all Lord von Bergov's subjects. And they were covering for a traitor.
Well, maybe. But still. Were we supposed to just watch while Hashek's soldiers cut their throats?
You'd better hope our compassion won't be the death of us.
But nobody knows about us, and nobody's going to look for the Semines. But that's enough of that. We don't want anyone overhearing us. Let's go to the feast, all right?
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench! Pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Politics is truly complicated, sir. It seems that most of all, it takes up a lot of time.
The impatience of youth.
My apologies. We meant nothing but it's just that we're duty-bound.
All right. We discussed this long and hard, and for that reason, we will...
And we will string up the insolent...
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will be...
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunately.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade, and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ulrich.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see him...
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. that don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else, lad?
Ah, junger Mann, komm her.
What's the discussion?
We're just talking. Apparently,
Aye.
Who got the better of you?
Zweimal?
That's right. But in fact, it was.
He's...
I'm sorry, sir.
Watch your tongue.
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. But if that strikes me, wie war das?
Nah, not for me. I don't play dice.
Das ist schade. Aber was soll man machen?
I'm not local.
We're not local. Aye. True.
Well, we're...
Well,
as
my name is...
Any news?
Yeah.
What's that?
Nobody knows. Apparently...
Sounds like...
Aye. I heard it. But us sort of... Aye. Once you get involved... You and Lord Kate... You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa. And the King's favourer, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. Now we're just waiting.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think. Aye.
Interest.
What about some...
Of course. I hope... well, if we... Aye, it's oil... Get it... All the... He'll be...
Shall we have a chat, Bonnie lad?
This is Henry, Lord Capon's servant.
Can I help you, my lady?
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best. Lords Hanush and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
It was a bloodbath, my lady. Then they followed us into the rocks and chased us through that labyrinth like rabbits. I thought we were done for. There was no way out. Nothing around but rocks and pitch black night.
I see your lives really were in danger. You are truly brave.
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well, well. Finally an exception that proves the rule. That's enough talk, Sid. Let's enjoy...
What would you like,
I'm supposed to collect...
Oh, but that horse has already bolted. I'm clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come early.
But Chamberlain or...
I'll be happy to give you what I reckon you'll have to do.
I'm not going to listen to this. I'm sure you've got more, and you just... So give me some prop, or you'll get a thump.
The only one who's gonna...
You're in for an arse-kicking, you piece of shit! Enough! I give up!
Enough!
Well, are you still going to tell me you don't have anything for my lord?
Stop farting around.
All right.
Hey, Henry. What are you playing at? We're leaving.
Where can I find the sir?
I don't know. Ask Magnetta.
Greetings. What brings you?
Excuse me.
What do you want?
I'm supposed to get...
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it, and you can
Well, the thing is, they told me...
forget it. God knows where that cow's got to again. But don't worry, I just like the lock got...
Who locked it like...
No...
What? Sure.
Thanks. Take care then.
Shit.
Oh, bloody hell.
Ah, you really can't do it?
No, it simply isn't possible. And Ossiner's an idiot. I'd have to take an axe to that lock.
Oh, well, never mind then. I suppose I'll have to ask someone who's better with his hands. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. May the Holy Virgin...
I've got... Let's...
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you?
Ready.
Excellent. I can't... Hold. Damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Navarkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think? Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle. Concentration out of you this morning. Is that the fault of last night's feast? Or are you just bored and missing real adventure? If that's what it is, your blood should soon start flowing again, my friend. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
This must be the ugliest horse I've seen in my life.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel? Yeah.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord.
What about you?
I'm ready for...
I'm glad to hear... I hope you don't... I can't... I suppose someone...
But Lord...
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many...
We all have... Why dally? Open the gate! We're...
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon. since old Nebak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more... What the... My God! Where...
You're lying!
Right. Hey! Fuck, can't get out!
Come on! Get up!
I'll sort you out.
Nice crack! No, he's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here! You in a flash! We can't go back! We'll find our way through! Yeah? What's that? Get out! Bad luck! Nice hit! You're facing it! Make an effort! You're finished! He's done for! Nicely done! We have to keep going! Down the path! We can't go back! You're mine! Back him on the edge! Take it! Fucking get it, got me! Bad luck! You won't get me! You got him! Slurs! Done, fucker!
You're no match for me!
You can! Yeah! Fucking die already! Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here!
Mother of God!
Hey!
Right him up!
You haven't a chance, you go! He's dead! You're mine!
Shut up! Help me! Quick!
Go fuck yourself! I don't know what's bothering with you. Bleeding like a... A bit more! Come on! Try to help me for fuck's sake!
My God!
Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here! I'll help you!
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Fuck me! Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Die, you swine!
Come on, Ken! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
You have to find a different way! But fine! The removal is mine! There must be a way through somewhere!
I'll be done with you in a flash! Come to me, someone! Light him up! Put yourself!
Here we go!
Henry! We have to get away!
I'll hack your arse off!
Now I'll show you! We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill! We have to go down to the...
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Christ! He's the same everywhere!
Hey, that one's had it! Fuck that! Help me! I'm dead!
Go down! We'll lose them on the other side of the stream! Got it! You're facing me! Get him to go!
Just getting warmed up, you shit! Nicely done!
Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind you! Quick! Down to the middle!
I'll chop you up, you shit! See that, eh? Bash him on the head!
You got it! We have to get to the mill!
Help me!
We'll lose them on the other side of the stream!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
I don't have marigold. Heal. Anyway, this is my second run, so it doesn't matter.
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
By the way, thank you for commenting and standing by.
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Klackstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor.
But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth.
You have no idea who you're talking to?
Yeah, to a weasel! Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight!
You think so, huh? Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
You'll see, right? Oh, fuck.
That's what I call an opener! Fight or give up!
Finish him off, make him dance.
You can't take me!
We'll see about that!
The fucker is done for. Make him
You think you can
You're a
scare
dead
me?
man. You know that?
Not a chap. Cut the bullshit and fight!
Make him dance. Don't do that, fucker.
Not again.
You're boring me. Try a
I need to
little.
learn this move. I will let him teach me.
Show him something. Rub his face in the
You won't.
Make him dance.
Jesus!
Victory or
What are you
death?
waiting for, you wretch?
Take the
Damn
fucker
right,
down.
Henry.
The fucker's done for. Don't spare the fucker. Take the bastard down.
He was low from the adrenaline.
For the cross!
Spare the fucker.
This move, man.
Make him dance.
I'm not afraid of anyone
You're a dead
but
man.
God Almighty.
You know that?
Fuck that.
Rub his face in the dirt.
There's no escape! There's no escape!
The fucker is done
Are you
for.
going to get to the task or not?
You ask for the task, buddy.
Damn it! You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
His name is this guy, huh? Of course I know him.
So, do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
Look, I don't have anything to do right now, so yeah, either die or trust you. Okay, this is the one from the trailer. Yep.
The best laid
not
plans
that
of
one.
men don't always come to fruition.
As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
What? There's nothing good about that.
All I wanted
Maybe
was
you
a
heard
quiet
this wisdom
life.
from a drunkard.
Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop! And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But the church has more priests than parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone else got my parish.
Aye, folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
It's no big secret, but I can't talk about it without...
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
Without having a drink inside me.
Ah, the ale's on the house, of course, Father.
Ah, excellent. It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there, then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the middle of something.
A large beer for me.
God rest his soul.
Greetings to you.
What's going on here?
The lords are having a scrap, but it's always us common folk who end up suffering, like this one. He'll be lucky to see the morning. Take care now. Good day to you. God make Cooper better.
God be with you, lad. I need to ask you something.
Oh, Christ. Cooper's in a bad way. He got shot. He needs to rest. What do you want from him?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
So the ambush wasn't the end of it. What happened next?
Like Cooper says, them scoundrels brought some prisoners to the meadow beside the mill.
And that commander of theirs, he had them hanged. One after the other.
Hanged? All of them?
Aye. Every last one of them.
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends. However... Da Deus Fortunae.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, was that Latin?
Aye, I'm a...
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune, at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
All right. Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
I hope we can go back to the mill soon. Always the common folks that suffer the most. God Almighty.
What am I supposed to do?
So, Bibby, shall we hit the road?
Really fitting name.
Go!
Nabokov, I'm coming.
Where will we find them? What do you think, Bibiana?
Bibiana? Okay, this is better.
Quick!
I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads.
Yeah!
I guess here I will
Tracks
be
lead to
in
the
foot.
right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They use the trees as cover.
Ah, they detonate both trees because they are not sure which they are headed. Doesn't make sense. Let me just see the map. Yeah, they can go this way or maybe this way, but definitely this way.
Wagons. They probably use them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, this shall not be far away now.
They rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
Hello.
It would be a shame to leave everything here just because of the stench.
Let's go down to the mill once them bastards are back off. What do you think? Maybe they'll leave something behind.
Aye, let's do that. But I'll tell you straight out, I don't dig graves.
Good. We ain't no fucking grave diggers, are we?
Oh, this is a long fall. They're still talking. Good.
God almighty. Bless their souls.
God, one is funny. Okay.
And they blocked their way forward as well.
This is where we've
Trapped.
gone with
The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior. In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
What's in God's name? One guy standing there up front. Maybe I can't swipe by him. I may as well only have my sword then. Never kill me. Can't run away from the confrontation.
Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm
Tell him
looking
you're
for someone.
Bruce.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your command?
Follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Bergow threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Let's see the master priest, how he fights. Look back a bit, maybe because fight. Eric, you stupid asshole.
Help me with him!
Hey, get it!
You let him on!
You should have fucking stayed out of it. Thank you, God.
I'm still in glitching mode.
Fucking swine! They go on.
I'd say it's God.
You really know how to wield and leave God out.
In the battle.
And you settled down in your old age.
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Ujitz, near Sassau.
Sassau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on. I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabokov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it.
Yuck. This looks like clotted blood. I smell the metal just by in here. Stinky metal smell with rotten meat.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
I can't tell you.
I see. We all have our secrets, don't we?
You too?
Of course. But some people's secrets are bigger than others.
Yeah.
That's Nabokov up on the left. Got a commanding view of the whole valley. Tell me, you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
No, fucking... The driving of horses is bad in here, but they have a shortcut in a way. I'll show you, Ericsson.
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon, and maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits.
And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergow is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergow's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
Like I said, they're handy fellows. Although they do get up to some stupid escapades. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergow is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergow, and I'd have to parley with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergow's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like you know how to use a blade. Fighting Turks will teach you that. Hungary? Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
Up and at them.
True blood, yeah!
Have that little kick, get him.
Where the...
Come on.
I've been waiting for you.
Come on, Bristy.
No chance. Some blood, you wretch. You're outnumbered, you shit. You haven't a chance.
Fight or give up! I'm getting sick of waiting!
Thanks to God.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
At us. Istvan Toff and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late!
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Toff! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword?
Who is this? Madman? Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
Well, you clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows.
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered.
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zizka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Now you're done for.
Landing with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog. You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zizka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergow. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergow?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zizka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zizka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, he wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zhishka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
I'm glad you've revealed your true nature here in front of everyone. Zhishka will be pleased to hear it.
Will the captain believe someone who attacked him with von Bergau's forces, or me? That remains to be seen.
I'm sure Sir Yaramir will confirm it.
Sir Yaramir isn't stupid enough to want to get rid of the only ally he has to hand. Isn't that right, Sir Yaramir?
We'll see.
Assuming there will be any discussion with the captain.
You're just trying to wriggle out of it.
You may be in for a surprise, Lord Capon.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
Oh, fucking Eric.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
You better hope
sweet
your
memories
father pays a
from the
nice
first
fat
game.
ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
The sword!
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again. What the fuck was
Fucking
that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen.
It's Godwin.
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
To run away.
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry,
Yeah,
but my
all
eye
makes
doesn't
sense.
see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
Jobs is all on our side.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Bergau's men.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zhizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst.
It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know?
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Did you want to kill von bergow?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergow's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? Took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von bergow instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. What actually happened to Semyon?
Von Berghoff sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so von Berghoff wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet.
What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, oh, God. Holy shit!
The eyes are out.
I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels. It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out. Just get it over with.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Bergow comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a left. They're evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that... also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, eh?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here.
Why didn't von bergow come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Pratt.
We're here. Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for the salvation of their souls. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Kyrie eleison. Christe eleison. Kyrie eleison.
I could go for some... to eat now.
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini.
What a view! Great. Great.
Exaudit rationem mea, ad te omnis caro venie. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Kyrie eleison. Christe eleison. Kyrie eleison. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini. Et lux perpetua luciat eis. Te decet hymnus Deus in Sion. Et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem. Exaudi rationem mea. Ad te omnis caro venie. Lord,
Beautiful.
sana in excelsis. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeterna.
Nice.
Dona eis domini, et lux perpetua luciat eis. De decet hymnus Deus.
You need to get all the views, isn't it?
I could go for something to eat now. Do you think we did enough?
We did.
That's good.
Oh, come now. No, wait.
What a view! What a view! Nice one! Nice one!
Well, are you ready?
Let's see.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend...
It's called a pistol with this skin trap.
I've already seen what it can do.
Let's not worry. You have a new...
Mate.
And quite...
How do you...
It's not.
It'd be better...
A pistol first, sheep, soon just what?
Oh, that doesn't...
Good.
Careful now. You look... That's true.
What?
But don't worry.
Maybe a prayer.
Good idea.
Finally. They fixed this dumb problem. They didn't have the gun until I reach the second story. I hate shooting in this game. None of them is correct.
Ha! What an invention! Aha! That's how it's done. My God, this really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls!